Before we get started, does anyone want to get out?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Late Night with Cap. Happy New Year. I'm still partying, still having a good time. It's been a great 2003, but 2004 is here, and I'm going to celebrate it with some great friends. I'm sure they're laughing at me right now because they have no idea that I was going to wear this contraption. Hopefully, they can contain themselves. But quick announcement, real quick. Every Wednesday it'll still be a live show, but look out for those weird news videos. I will keep on posting those. So if you like those, please check them out. All right, so let's bring in some of the guests. He's been pretty popular lately. Sorry, and he's usually on live on Friday nights, and he has a bucket. And we've got Ryan.
Oh no, you did not bring me in first.
How are you?
I'm good. For those of you on this channel who don't know, I am Ryan, the dirty bucket shitter. Yeah, I kind of censored the middle.
It's okay. You can say shit.
Okay, well, yeah, I'm the dirty.
We all know what you did in the bucket.
I'm the dirty bucket shitter. I shit in a bucket because it was an emergency. Yes, so I'm not known as plop. But yeah, no, this is a meme. Oh, I'm responsible for that, by the way. People didn't know that face that Beard made. That's me. I did that because I made a really homosexual comment towards him, and he had this face of like, whoa. So yeah, it's good to be here, man.
Yeah, you're always welcome on Late Night with Cap. I always enjoy having you on, and I'm sure you're excited to have this. I guess you would say it's a little late New Year's episode, according to Tyler. So whatever. All right, so let's go ahead and bring on the man that was who you just saw, and that was Beard of Liberty. How you doing, man?
I'm doing all right, I suppose. Thank you for having me here.
Yeah, I know you're feeling well, so I'm glad you were able to come on, and I appreciate that. And you got a new hoodie. Look at that.
Yes.
After the weekend hoodie, it's about time you've got some merch.
Hang on, let me move the beard out of the way.
Yeah, that looks fantastic. I'm sure it's warm.
I'm really enjoying it. Yeah.
Okay. Very cool. Very
cool. And Ryan's not telling that he's not lying. He absolutely is the reason that face happened. One of my first streams early in the game. And I think it was something along the lines of I want that beard to give me a tingle.
Something like that.
I think that's what I'm just pretty close to what you said.
I do remember that episode, and I'm sure me and Rick also made a face like that. So Ryan,
I think you guys laughed because he was actually creeped out. Like he looked legit creeped out.
I don't think he knew you at the time.
No, he didn't. He didn't. This was the first time that we had ever actually really interacted, other than like maybe a little bit of like, oh hey, yeah, this on Twitter. But like, no, that was
Yeah.
Well, some real characters, by the way.
Yeah, and the reason why Beard is on after the weekend is because of a little. Well, he's not really little. He's mostly tall, and that is R2. How you doing, man?
I'm good. I just want to say it looks like you robbed the photo booth at a wedding, JT.
I did. I did. I absolutely did. Yep. Yeah, and this hat and this glasses, they stay on pretty well.
Shirt.
And the shirt, the shirt is very Christmassy, and it goes well when you dance.
See, now that you have the mask and the shield, I want you to do that dance for real.
So yeah,
make it happen.
That's right. You got me that shield in the back there.
I'm gonna make that happen in March.
Yeah, and you plan on visiting Texas, and maybe we can do something fun like that. And I appreciate you gifting me that shield. That was really awesome.
Oh, you're welcome. Like I said, the moment I saw it, I was like, I gotta get that for him.
Yeah, and I was super stoked and super surprised, so it was fantastic. There's actually a video of me opening it if you want to go and watch that. Now, this is something someone else on the panel would wear, definitely in public, definitely at a park. He's very known for wearing hats and glasses and a thing on his shoulder. How's it going, Rogue?
A thing? You don't even call him
Thing?
Zort. It's just a thing.
You
I
know
know,
that
that's
growth
so-
on
so
your
hateful.
shoulder?
Well, some people
Um,
call it a monkey. Some people call it a thing. Some people call it a Zord.
I'm doing good. I am tired. It is marathon weekends here at Disney, and that equals really high wait times, and I'm not happy.
I was like, for a
but
second, did you forget where you were, dude? He's like,
I am.
wait, where am I?
I have had a lot of long nights. I've been playing a lot of Fortnite until like
I've
4 in the
seen
morning
you.
or 5 in the morning with Geeks and Gamers, and it's just
Yeah, I wake up at like
You're
5:30
hanging in there with
morning and I
Jeremy.
see that, like you just
Yeah.
finished streaming like 27 minutes ago.
Yeah, I've seen your posts on Twitter, and you're like, "Oh, I'm going live."
hey,
and
you're
it's
trying to
midnight.
build up a second channel. It takes time. That's all. Like our trees
Oh,
and
well, Ryan would know a lot about multiple channels, so you should ask him. He's got.
I would. I would also know something about being in the penalty box right now. It's like,
Yeah, that's right. You got suspended on YouTube for.
I did. I
Something.
got a strike for some type of misinformation because apparently that's still a thing. No,
why don't
it
why
wasn't
don't
what
you
I
start up
said.
a Rumble yet, Ryan?
Oh no, I actually I did start. Actually, I do have a Rumble. I've been streaming to Rumble, but the problem is that Rumble is having issues, and I'm not the first person to find this out.
No,
Right?
Rumble is really having issues right now.
Yeah. So apparently, even though I made a Legion Talk channel, there's also another channel that apparently I stream to that's called Legion Talk 2076. They're not the same.
Ones that use so if you do not have a Rumble, I'm gonna explain this to people. One's your user, and then one's your channel. You always stream to the channel, not the user.
Okay, well, it doesn't matter what I do. It streams to the user and not the channel. And
You can pick it when you're setting up the live stream.
Okay, I'll look for that.
Okay.
I can help you if you need help.
Look at
Thank you,
this.
sir.
We're already being helpful on this first late night with Cap in 2020.
Hold on. I do have a real quick question. R2, do you still hate that video of Cap dancing?
I'm just waiting to see the real thing. I'm just waiting to see the real thing.
Oh, it's gonna happen.
It's not the
I just have to
dance,
get
it's the music.
Oh, is that
The
what?
what?
It is?
know what's awesome? There's a mute button.
You know, when I took over his channel for a month, I tried to change it, but you
You
found
did.
it.
You did some good stuff, and we'll bring those out later. But we have another guest that's on the panel. He's excited. He's all the way from Las Vegas, but it's not the person you think it is. The one that makes all the jokes. It is Dork Night Las Vegas. How are you, man? How's it
Hey,
going?
I'm good. Thanks for having me.
It's good. I like the salty nerd hat. That looks great.
Always repping the guys. Yeah.
Yeah, always repping it. And I appreciate you coming out. How are you doing? Are you doing like well tonight? Are you ready to
Yeah.
have some fun? Yeah.
Yeah. You know, today was better than yesterday, so that's all I can ask for.
Okay. Well, how do you appreciate the cap dance? I'm just gonna keep doing it until
I got to get
Rick
one of those.
leaves. I can send it to you. You're fine. Now, fun fact for the entire channel, for all of you who have been around for a while, and I appreciate that. This gentleman was actually on my first show of 2023, and now he's on the show for 2024, and it's the Clown Prince himself, Joker Voice. How's it going?
Why are you posed
Oh,
like that?
hello, everyone. JT, lovely to see you. Beard, always a pleasure. R2, never finer. Kenny, what's up, fellow Las Vegas? Tom and Zort, I'm never going to feed that thing, don't worry. And what's up, Plop?
It's just not going to be a thing. Well, you know what? You get the. I'll admit you get that.
Flop, flop, fizz, fizz.
I didn't know that
There was fizz involved?
I didn't know that both of you guys from Las Vegas. So like when he said Las Vegas, it was like the one that doesn't make all the jokes, and I'm like, what? So it's
Oh.
like, okay.
Yeah,
Well, I
going
mean-
on 13 and a half years now. 4th of July will be year 14 for me here. So
I've been,
Yeah.
and
Nice.
I've been here for about 15 years. So
Wow. And
nice.
have you
The more
have
you know.
have you bartended the whole time?
yep.
Okay, very cool. So as I since you're on the show, Joker, there's actually something I want to share with you in the group before we get started, and it was kind of funny. It
I'm
was a
afraid.
meme. It was a meme that I saw, and it's basically the storyboard of if The Dark Knight was written by today's Hollywood.
Oh,
I'm interested.
okay.
Oh, I don't think I've seen this.
Oh, dear God.
That's not good. Wow.
ouch.
Wow.
No.
That's
That's
not
how
right.
he got those
That's
scars.
That's how I got the. That's some
I
scars.
don't-
I'm telling you, there's definitely scarring involved.
I don't want to see that movie. I don't want to watch that.
You wouldn't want to watch The Dark Knight if it came out today. Of the
No, not like that. Oh my God, Dempsey just
I,
said.
I just like
That kind of
The
seems like
level
Jim
of-
Carrey's version of the Joker. I don't know why.
No,
yeah,
no,
it does.
you're not wrong. Ew,
Like he should have been saying it with his butt. You want to see him?
That's
So
that's what happens on Thursday if you're very naughty at Arkham.
I get
I-
that. I'm
It was
sure you if
within-
you
It's
if you
a-
did that.
It's an exam.
I don't think I would have admitted that, dude.
I'm not there on Thursdays. I'm not
Apparently,
there on
it also
Thursdays.
requires
Yeah,
a number
yeah.
2 pencil. So
Yeah, that's the face that I made actually. So I was like, oh wow.
All right. So all right. Now it's 2024, 2003 is in the past.
23.
2003 is really
yeah.
in the past.
It
20
really is
years
in the
ago.
past. Yeah, 20 years
20 years
ago.
ago.
Did I say 2003?
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
The Wayback
2023.
Machine.
I would.
The
I
reason
wouldn't mind
why
going back to middle
I'm-
school.
So the reason why I'm bringing that up is because actually, do you remember 1999 when everybody was like,
Yes.
isn't
Yes,
it
vividly.
crazy that it
I
was
remember that.
24 years ago? And everyone thought the world was going to come to an end. Even Best Buy wanted you to remember to turn off your computer before midnight. Do you remember all this, everybody?
Oh
I
yeah.
hoped it
Yes.
would,
Yeah.
so my test scores would get
I,
erased.
I certainly do. It was actually a big
I-
deal. I was working at Allstate at the time, and they were running on old AS400s, and it was actually a not a huge problem, but it did cause them a lot of problems and cost them a lot of money to fix.
Yeah, I
'Cause they
remember.
they were one of the older systems that did roll over to 1901 or 1900 or whatever it was.
yeah, they even made a whole movie about it. Office Space.
I had an uncle that was terrified of Y2K, and I remember being with my uncle, and he called him up right when New Year's hit. And he's like, "See, everything's just fine. I told you nothing bad," and then hung up.
Yeah.
I mean, the Y2K did bring us something awesome. It brought us the Y2J. It brought us the Walls of Jericho. Come on,
Oh
Yes,
my God!
yes,
you
it
took
did.
a fellow wrestling
Absolutely.
fan. Nice. Yes.
I mean,
yes.
Oh,
That intro. Okay, Tom. I have a regular at my bar that I will put YouTube on our big screen TV, and I will play at least once a week Jericho's first appearance on Raw, and he comes to tears every time. That is my favorite.
It's one of the
That's
best
mad.
introductions of a new wrestler. It was so good.
Yes, it
Yeah.
was.
That-
Especially
such a hype
just-
machine. It was the hype machine involved.
I can hear it in my head. I can't
Brutal.
replicate it, but it's like,
Brutal.
yeah,
Break the
Yeah.
wall down.
Yeah.
You know what gotcha?
hey,
The
yo, man, he's still
Ayatollah
rock.
of rock and roller.
Lola.
Yeah,
Foz
isn't
is
it
pretty
sad?
good,
There's
man. Foz is
there's-
pretty good.
there's 22-year-olds out there that have no idea what we're talking about.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's just bad education. That's bad.
Yeah, I mean, I have a 25-year-old, but I raised him right. He's seen that clip a few times. So
Awesome.
Well,
awesome.
I mean, you know, and JV knows this, right? And of course, a couple of you other guys do. You know, I was a massive wrestling fan. I actually trained at WWE NXT. You know, years I would say years ago. It's less than a decade, but yeah, no, it's like the thing is that like The Rock coming back just recently.
Monday.
Big
I
announcement, right?
yeah,
But
yeah,
you hear
I
what's
to-
going to happen with Roman Reigns and all that, right?
yeah. Well, I
don't
heard
like
that
the
it,
idea.
I don't think modern day wrestling is the same as.
I don't like the idea of Roman Reigns trying to retire The Rock. I don't know if I.
he's not going to retire
down
The
with that.
Rock.
Yeah,
Does
you
Rock
will.
have to be in
No,
everything?
he won't.
Like, does he have to be do?
That
like
was
a-
Or-
that's the rumor. The rumor is Roman Reigns is going to retire The Rock.
or what'll happen is Rock will just be a placeholder, like he was
No,
last
The
time.
Rock's going to win.
I-
I'm going to tell you right now, The Rock's going to win him and beat him. For
Nah,
the
the
championship.
Rock. It's gonna be. They have the elimination chamber in between Royal Rumble and WrestleMania, and that's in
Mhm.
Perth. And they got 60,000 plus tickets sold, and they need a big name. So I think it's going to be The
Mhm.
Rock versus Roman main eventing
Mhm.
that show. And I actually
Randy
do
Orton.
think Rock is.
And then-
I think Rock's
and
going
then-
to lose. I really do think.
Yeah,
Rock's
Yeah,
gonna
gonna
I
lose.
think that's going to happen.
and then at Wrestle
Hey, look at
Wrestle-
this. I appreciate this
Wrestle-
comment from CLS Studio.
and then at
Ooh.
Wrestle and then at
Hey.
WrestleMania
I heard that.
it's gonna be Roman losing to Randy. And
Oh, really?
yeah,
Not Randy.
And then-
Okay.
and then
So
Rollins.
Cody's not going to finish the story this year. Huh?
Nope.
So you it sounds like you all know quite a bit of wrestling.
I
And
Yeah.
had
then
to,
Rollins
I-
is gonna lose to Punk.
I had to do a catch up because I'm supposed to be on Jeremy's big wrestling stream coming up. So I had to do like a huge.
Wait, he's actually finally going to do that?
Yeah, he is.
When we
I-
get into the New Year's resolutions things, I used to have a wrestling show, but I'm hoping to
Okay.
start it back up.
No,
All
The
right,
Rock's
Jericho,
not. The Rock's not
speaking-
going to lose.
Wow.
I'm gonna tell you that right now. The Rock's not gonna. He's not gonna lose
His-
in
his
such a way
ego-
where he's just gonna. He's just.
You're
No,
so
it's,
confident.
Triple H is doing such a good job with the product right now. I don't know if the
He
Rock
is, yes.
The Rock coming in and just like having a championship belt for a little bit and stuff.
No, The Rock needs
Sorry.
to lose, man. Come on.
No, he
it's
doesn't.
what's
Are you-
best
All
for
right, all
business.
right, all right.
No,
This
it's
is
not.
a wrestling.
Are you
channel.
drinking?
We're gonna talk about some other.
Diet Coke, but
Okay. All right.
You're-
So I appreciate all the comments. Yeah, it's amazing news. I know Danny's got something going on with wrestling. I know Joker has a thing going on with wrestling. I know Brian was a wrestler. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, we got a few people in the chat I want to say hello to before we get going. Nerdy Neo, good to see you. Thanks for showing up. He said I think there's too much beard for one stream to handle. Well, Joker's shaving.
Lots of beards. Yeah.
so,
I'm fine with that.
lots of them there.
I
all-
shaved yesterday, by the way. Just saying.
Sounds so.
Hi,
terrible.
Benny.
Penny, I always
Penny.
appreciate Penny. I want to give her a big shout out. She always comments on my shorts, my videos. She always says hi, and I always appreciate that from her. So that's really
She always
cool.
sends me when you're live. She texts me the link to your show, by the way. Also,
That's
just
your
so you know.
mom, right?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
is my mom. Yeah.
Wait, your mom actually is Penny?
Yes, that's
Yeah.
my real life
Mhm.
mother.
Oh, I didn't
yes.
know that.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, JV's
Carpet makes
carpet it makes up for the lack. Oh wow. Okay.
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yeah, and Wookie's here. Good to see Wookie. Good to
Speaking
see
of
you.
Wookie, jeez. Wookie.
Yeah. So all right. We all remember 2023, not 2003, but what was some of the things that you were kind
Lily!
of what were some of the things we're gonna do
Hi,
a kind of a round table here. Hey, what's up? Good to see you. Yeah, I was hard to see and it was getting hot. So since Lily's here, let's do this for her.
I just never get.
Oh, music stuff.
As you guys all talking about wrestling.
All right, so I'm gonna go round table here, and what are the one thing that you were kind of like you were shocked that you did in 2023? Like you were just so impressed with yourself. I'm gonna start with Beard. What was the one thing that in 2023 that you were like so just hyped about that you were proud of?
I don't know if hyped about, but just shocked that I actually did it. Is this let me get my directions correct. This goober over here invited me to be on a stream. I'm not that guy. I'm just a dude in the comments. This didn't exist. I was just some dude in the comments. Like, you should come on the show. Like, no, it's JT's show, but I'm kind of trashing it, so it doesn't really matter. Come on.
I was on break, and R2 took over the show for a few weeks, and he decided to invite some guy named Beard of Liberty, and it turned out really great. So, and I'm glad you're part of the team and part of the group. Over there after the weekend.
I just kind of approached it, and I've kind of mentioned this before about just kind of saying yes to as many opportunities as possible. My dad has a story he likes to tell where he was offered an opportunity to drive a bulldozer. Yes, true. He was offered the opportunity to drive a bulldozer, and he goes, no, don't worry about it. And he has never been offered that in like the rest of his life. It's been like 30 years now since that happened. And he just said, you know what? You should say yes to as many opportunities as possible. And I was not comfortable doing this, but I said, screw it. Why not?
Depending on the place, saying yes to anything can get you in a lot of trouble.
That's true. That's why I say most things.
Especially here in Vegas, by the way.
Yeah, some weird
things.
Yeah, you don't want to take every opportunity in Vegas. You might end up in the tunnels. All right, so we're gonna go to R2. So, what are you happy for? 2000.
I quit my old job and I got a better job.
Yeah, that's right. You did. You got a new job.
Yeah.
You are now happy about that. Oh, cool. Brian's bringing in the claps.
Congrats. Yeah.
Thank you.
That's a big deal. It's kind of one of my resolutions.
Yeah. He was very stressed out about it. He didn't really like all the people he liked left. And now he's in a place that I think he likes. So I think that's great,
Awesome.
R2. Yeah.
I'm
all
getting
right.
paid more and I'm doing less work. I don't know how that happened, but I'll take it.
That's a beautiful thing.
That is the beautiful thing.
So you're like a Star Wars director.
Yeah.
So it's kind of, or almost like you're working for the government.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, if it's a Washington job, yes. If you're a government grunt, then no.
The people around there do work about as fast as the government sometimes. So
it's funny you make that joke because a friend of mine is really pushing me to get a government job for some reason. So yeah,
just no
pensions. That's
well, they will give you a bucket so you can do your duties. Right, Ryan?
They will give you a bucket. That's true. It's not the intent purpose of the bucket, but it was used well in an emergency.
My tax dollars at work. Great.
Yeah, that was something. That was something. I didn't even think about that.
Like that. Yeah. All right. So Ryan, besides the bucket, and I know what is your moment in 2023 that you are happy for or proud of?
Well, I think the bucket kind of ties in, obviously. First off, it's just hanging out with all you yahoos, right? And everybody in the chat. And I know that sounds super corny, but probably one of the new things that we started in 2024 was Star Trek Engage. This is where
23.
Yeah, 23. Thank you. My heart's so messed up with the it's
okay. Here, do you need about 7 seconds to recompose yourself?
This is going to be a thing all night, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
I love
maybe.
So we started Star Trek Engage. Myself, Samuel, Horny Alf, one of the Legion of Memers, and it is just blown up into this thing. Now we have Devil Made Me Do It, Adam the Renaissance, Adam the Red Shirt, and his Game Land, and it's just it's a consistent thing that every week we have a lot of fun. We get real degenerate and kind of gross, and it's just a blast. It really is, and this is where the majority of this lore comes from. Yes, the captain's log is definitely where it comes from. So.
Yeah, if one of my mods that's not on the panel right now can share that link, that would be fantastic.
Please, yeah, I would love that.
That would be awesome.
Sounds right up my alley, by the way. So.
You can find Ryan
It's
on
the
Twitter
perfect channel for a tribble
or
fetish.
his current channel. Let's see. If you're good at something, never do it for free, Joker.
One of my best lines ever.
Yeah, it is true.
I have a
Joker-
tribble right here. Speaking of tribbles,
Also,
wow.
real quick, anybody who is a massive Star Trek fan, if you're willing to be that week's Wesley, and yes, that is how you're labeled, you will be that week's Wesley. So be expected to shut up a lot. It's all in good fun though. Message me at LG2076 News at on Twitter. Never gonna call it X.
Beard
Twitch.
wants to be your Wesley.
Dude,
I'll volunteer to tribute. I get told to shut up all the time. Man.
Who's your big stud?
That's me, honey.
Take me to bed or lose me forever.
Ah,
Did I make it
All right.
weird?
Yeah.
only slightly.
Okay, I'm sorry. There you go. Star Trek Engage. There's the YouTube link. Not sure
That
who
was the
posted
most
that 'cause
recent
that wasn't on-
episode.
I got news for you.
Oh, really? Okay. Well,
cool.
Sometimes I love a flaccid weekend though. Just,
Oh God,
What? I've never seen that. What the hell is that?
that's salty nerd. That was salty nerd. Yeah,
you've
Salty
never seen
Nerd.
that?
No,
clip
no,
before?
the girl. Who's that girl?
it's Jude.
That's Jude.
Oh,
It's
okay.
Katie's wife.
Fun
Katie's
fun
wife.
fact. I was on the show
just,
before
well,
her.
no, I just don't remember a flaccid weekend.
I was telling them about
Most people
Weekend
don't
Harder.
remember one. So
and she always likes to tease me and JT. So
Okay.
So is that your name, the Flaccid Weekend and Salty Nerd?
is that my nickname?
Well, the channel.
No.
Instead of After
Tom,
the Weekend, the Flaccid Weekend.
No.
If you watched After the Weekend, we have After Weekend Harder, and she's saying that she prefers a flaccid weekend.
Yeah, because
That's
play on
actually
Die Hard.
pretty funny.
Yeah,
No, that's Jude. Jude is
Jude's
hilarious.
pretty funny. Yeah,
Theme
she's
Park
good.
Casual can't hang out, but wanted to say Happy New Year. Oh yeah, good to see you, man.
Hey, Theme
Thanks
Park.
for the shout out
Yeah,
the other
casual.
day. That was
Yeah.
awesome.
Very kind of you.
Yeah, and all right, Rogue, you've been very busy this entire year. You've hit really awesome milestones. But out of all those milestones, what are you most proud of or happy for in 2020?
I'm proud of. I don't know. I mean,
Is it going to
I
be
like-
a Fortnite achievement?
hey, a dub is a dub. But no, I think it's just that finding a pace that isn't driving me crazy. That I'm happy at that. I beginning of the year, like I have gone through phases of being like at the park every day, and I don't know, just meeting new people. I like
But-
that.
but
That's
Tom,
the thing.
But Tom,
Yes?
you and I should be used to that. We were once cast members, so we were
Yeah.
at the park every day.
Yeah, but I didn't have to spend money then.
It's true.
That's a good
That's
point.
that's a big difference, man. Inflation
story,
hit the
okay.
parts hard. No, you know what the interesting thing is, honestly, the first time, and I guess when you guys are doing panel stuff and you're all in the houses and it's a little different. The first time someone comes up, it's like, hey, it's you, and they want a photo. Like I did
Wow.
not
Oh, that's
expect
cool.
to ever have
Yeah.
that type
That's
of
awesome.
experience. And having people come up, it's like, hey, it's Rogue, and come up and like, can I have a photo? That is not something I ever thought would happen in terms of like in my life, to have like a quote unquote minor YouTube celebrity status. But that was cool. That like, and that's something I wasn't I didn't expect at all at this point in time. And it wasn't like a G&G fan, which made me even happier. It's like, oh, I saw
Yeah.
you on Fortnite. It's like, it was for my like, I've seen G&G fans like, oh, I know you, is Jay here? Or, oh, I know you, where's Krista? Like, I've seen that. But like, when someone actually comes up and was for my channel, that was cool. But besides that, it's just, like I said, meeting more people and not going crazy yet.
That's
all.
cool.
Interesting
I'm
you say
happy.
that.
Well, it's
Interesting you
just
say that, Tom. Interesting you say.
I said, yeah.
Interesting you say that. About 2 months ago, I was at work, and I work midnight to 8 a.m. So I see the dregs of my town mostly.
I don't want to
And-
dox you. You still at the same bar you were at last time we
Yeah,
talked?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Sandbar.
Yeah, he's on the east side, y'all, or the west
Speaking of
side.
dregs, right there. I'm just gonna say. So
Yeah.
as so I was wearing one of my merch shirts at work, and some guy comes in, just some random, and
East side.
I ask him, and he's like, and he's like, and he asked me, you watch the Joker voice, and then I just said, oh, I may watch it a few times, and he's like, oh shit, you are Joker voice.
Yeah,
So-
that's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
That's cool.
That's really neat. That's I think I haven't experienced that yet, but I think it would be pretty surreal to, because we're on YouTube. Like, it's not like, you know, you're on Mega News here, and it'd be cool. It'd be kind of neat to see someone come out that you don't even know say hello. And I think that's why the meetups are so awesome, because that does happen.
Yeah.
You're going there, right, Joker? You and I will go in there to we'll go in there to what are you doing there, R2?
I'm
I
gonna
didn't
say
do
this.
that.
My meetup experiences are different than everyone else because I've always been part of them.
Oh.
So
I shared
like,
it. I shared it, but it was made by somebody else, just for the record. I
okay.
just shared it.
So anyway, so you go there trying to meet other YouTubers, like bigger ones than you, right? Like Neurotic and Geeks and Gamers.
Yeah.
It's so crazy when you go in there and then someone out of the crowd says, "Hey, I know you," or "Hey, I want to hang out with you." Like, I
Right.
watch you. You're fun. When you're there to meet like other YouTubers, it's
What's really cool is, like, when it's not a meetup, like a lot of the times when I go to the Nerd, which is downtown here in Vegas, at least one person recognizes me from some stupid shit I've done on YouTube. It's hilarious. So
yeah, it's
kinda
cool.
Yeah.
It makes you feel good about kind of what you do. Now I'm not sure what R2 is doing down here in the thing. I don't know why he made this. I'm not sure.
DJ YouTube.
Well, you could have gotten me
DJ
like
YT.
DJ Whitey.
you could have got
YT
me.
DJ.
You know what that
Look like
for
he's
for that,
dropping
Rick.
some acid in it.
You know what for that, Rick. You
Some
get
records.
14. You get 14 seconds of this.
Oh, the music stopped. Damn.
I like that
I,
one better.
I like the heavy
I don't
metal
mind the
one
metal
better.
one. I just don't like the original one.
Oh, you don't like this one?
The original one's the Disney version of Captain America.
I
Pretty
It's like
like
an
the
alarm
original
option
better.
on my iPhone.
Yeah, a lot of people like the metal one. Yeah, the metal one's fun. We have
Yeah.
others. All right, Dork Knight. What are you most proud of or happy for in 2023?
Well, this was actually a so I was thinking about this, dreading you getting to me, but I think I've thought of two things. No, because this has been a monumentally bad year for me. It's like worse than 2020. This is the worst year of my life easily. However, I've been single now for 9 months, but at the end of the year, a little over 8 months, and that's the longest I've been single in my adult life. And I'm cool with it, and I'm happy with it, and I'm proud of that, because I've always been this guy. I never stayed single more than a few weeks tops, ever. I always had to be in a relationship. So I'm very proud of that accomplishment, and I think I'm going to go for at least a year. I'm going to try to see if I can make it at least a year. Keep working on myself. And the other one, even though I only got one episode out and YouTube poo-pooed all over it, but thank you, Rumble, because it's on Rumble and has like 50 views, launching May Divorce Be With You with my second ex-wife. It's a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to shooting episode 2 this weekend with her. We've already watched it, and it's a really unique concept that I think people would enjoy.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's really cool. I'm glad you were able to find two things that you were proud of or happy for in a rough year that you had. I think that's fantastic. I think that speaks volumes for the people who say, "Oh man, I hate this year. I don't like anything about it." It's always good to find the one thing that you like.
I don't want to be the one sad sack on your show, man. I had to.
Oh, no,
I
you're
was, I
fine.
was sitting here thinking. I was
I'm
like, oh,
sure there's
gotta be
other
something.
people on. I'm sure
No.
everyone here.
Let me sad sack. How did you find 2 ex-wives? I'm looking for one.
Easy.
What the hell are you talking
Easy.
about?
I've
I
had
was gonna
2.
say, are you sure you should be saying the word ex-wife and shooting in the same sentence on YouTube?
You might not win.
No,
Yeah.
that doesn't go against
You might get.
So,
any
Did
terms
he-
of service. You're good.
Did he even have that suit long enough to record those promos?
Oh,
Like
my
realistically thinking about it, like I don't think Cap wore that suit that long.
No,
At the end
just,
of the-
just
that's enough.
Well, I'm
The
just
fir-
saying once
Cannoli!
Winter Soldier hit,
what's up, Canola?
Cat
The
in
first
Puerto Rico.
Avengers. The first Avengers.
That's it.
Then he actually wore it at the end
in
of
Endgame.
Yeah, he's worn that a few
No,
times.
he
Winter
wore it at
Soldier?
the end of Winter Soldier because he stole
Winter
it from the
Soldier?
museum.
Winter Soldier, he wore the original one from
Original
the
one.
World War II.
That's right.
Okay.
Nice
Okay.
job, Tom. You're right.
So I'm like, my
Good.
point is, what point in time did he record that? Like he wore that suit and he changed to the Winter Soldier one, which is the best Cap suit there is Winter Soldier's Cap suit.
It
I'm
is.
just gonna
He's
say
right.
that.
It's the most comfortable. I should know.
Oh, the stealth suit.
Yeah, that is the
I-
best one.
Yeah, that is the best one. Yeah,
It
really
is. It's also the best movie.
Endgame's
yeah.
better. Not Endgame. Infinity
No.
War. Infinity War.
That's
is
not
better.
a Cap. That's not a Cap movie.
I was talking about Captain
The Winter
America.
Soldier is the best.
Winter
film.
Soldier's better than Captain America: Civil War. That's for sure. Yeah.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
I don't want to leave out Joker. I'm sure he has something
Darn right.
exciting.
Yeah, you're
to
right.
say.
It is.
Not now. One of his things he's done. I think it's really great that he keeps on rolling with it. Was his weekly news videos. He's done it for over a year now, and that's
Mhm.
fantastic. But is there
Every
anything else
Monday
that you,
morning.
yeah, and I look forward to them. I really do. Now, is there anything else that you're kind of proud of in 2020?
Well, there was a moment, shall we say,
a moment.
which kind of just solidified my thought process of why I'm even doing this whole thing. And it's when I called out a big Disney shill on a chat and sent him crying home to mommy. Me,
Yeah, that
little old
was
me,
little
old
old
me,
Joker.
500 subs, chased off 1.5 million subs, and then I get called a cult member because I follow someone called Nerdrotic.
I so forgot about the whole cult thing. It's a cult, and it's like,
So then,
What a trickle down effect that moment had.
Oh
So
yeah,
now-
it
so
you
now it's more.
just did a little push, is what Joker
So
says.
now it's more. It's not just calling out the insanity in Hollywood. It's calling out the useful idiots who just shill for this stuff. This absolute
Yeah.
nonsense.
I think that's awesome, and I'm actually grateful that you did that. By the way,
Really quick, I just want to say, was Danny holding a fistful of Donald Trump's hair there for a moment?
You know, I wasn't going to make the joke, but it does kind of look like that, doesn't it? Now?
yeah. If
Like
you
it's-
put
a
that on
tribble.
your head, now
It's a
if
tribble.
Beard put that on his head, he would definitely look great. So, I
Yeah.
think that'd be
I
fantastic.
It's a
think
tribble.
Beard needs to put a hat on.
maybe
Why?
that's the thing. Trump's got a
Oh, just
tribble on his
because
head.
he's one of the only ones who didn't have a hat on in the beginning.
I don't
JT,
have
you
a hat
started
on.
with a hat. Well, you started with one. I just want to see
Yeah.
Beard with a hat.
You want to see Beard with a hat?
Yeah.
Well, because
You know, man,
because
Don't give up on
He's
that
gonna
beard.
do
I
it.
used to have
Look,
one.
that's a champion right there. That's a champion.
that's good stuff right there. And I think eventually we need to get Beard to shave the beard because, like we talked about on the Monday with Tyler, the red beard, when he's shaved, it's just a thumb done with a face.
Oh
Yeah.
my God. He's got
I
a beard
regret.
again.
I regret to this day shaving. I used to be known as Fat Beard before I was Dork Knight, and I had my beard was a biker beard down to
You're not
here. I
really
put it in-
fat.
Well, back then I was 400 pounds.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
damn.
Yeah.
Whoa,
And
Congratulations for losing the
I,
weight.
you know,
dude.
I look like a biker. I'll put it on Twitter for you guys to check out. Because, but yeah,
Sure.
don't shave it, man, because then you won't grow it back. Like me, you know.
I can't. This has been here since day one. I shave. It comes
Culture.
back. It's just
I don't
what
see
it
how
is.
Culture does it. I like he'll shave and then a month later he'll have a long beard again. Like I thought I had a lot of testosterone and could grow a fast beard, but that dude, Culture Casino, you know, like that guy grows it fast.
Yeah, I know. It's pretty impressive, and his hair too.
That's
Yeah.
because
Yes.
Culture's part werewolf. Culture's part werewolf. It's confirmed, or Yeti. He's one or the other.
Yeah, he is.
I don't know
So
if he's tall enough to be a Yeti, but I'd go with werewolf.
But yeah, Culture's kind of a short dude.
he's
I
short like me. So he's a werewolf. Now, those are all great, fantastic things that you all brought to our attention about what you were proud of in 2023. Now, as you know, on this show, if you watch frequently, Jacob Ironside likes to throw in jokes in the chat. So I actually have some that I'm going to read off to you all and see if you can get them and see if you think they're funny. This is like a New Year's tradition that we do in my family where we read jokes. That's why I always think it's great that Jacob Ironside does this. Okay, so you ready? Now you could be the first one to answer. It doesn't matter. In the chat, you can also answer. It has no problem with me. What do snowmen have for breakfast?
Are these like dad jokes?
No clue. Snowmen have for breakfast?
What do snowmen have for breakfast?
Pea?
Pea? Really?
I don't know.
Frosted
Yellow
flakes?
snow.
I don't know.
Ooh,
Oh,
who
Frosted
said
Flakes. There you
who
go.
said frosted flakes?
That would have been me.
Close,
Frosted
close
Flakes.
to close.
Frosted
to-
mini wheats.
No.
Ah,
What the hell else is frosted?
yeah. See,
Close to frosted.
she and I were on the same page. I don't know.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Snowflakes.
Ah.
Oh, that's terrible. That's so terrible.
Well, these are dad jokes. Okay.
Frosted Flakes would have made more sense. Who wrote this? Like,
Yeah. You know why Santa's so jolly,
Damn it,
right,
Jacob.
guys?
We're gonna sprinkle these jokes around the show,
Okay.
so be prepared. So I got another one for you. You ready? What do you give a dog for Christmas? What do you give a dog for Christmas?
Somebody just gonna say P for
Um,
every answer.
they are now.
Yeah, Rogue's just gonna say P for everything. What do you give a dog for Christmas? Like Rogue, what did you give your dog for Christmas?
She got a filet mignon,
Okay.
and
Wow, fancy dog.
she got a couple of Star Wars toys to destroy just because.
Did
Okay,
you,
So
wait,
she kills Baby Yoda a lot.
did you give your dog a rose Tico?
I can't find a dog toy of a Rose Tico.
No,
I'm
because
boring. I gave my dog a very overpriced bone. You know?
Well, this person gave their dog a mobile bone.
Isn't that just called a person walking?
Oh,
On a mobile bone.
God.
for
I'm not
Christmas-
getting these. I'm not.
Their dad. Okay, here. Let me. I just tried a second ago. Why is Santa so jolly?
See, yeah,
Because Mrs. Claus gives. Never mind.
Because he knows where all the naughty girls live.
oh, that's actually pretty good. I actually like that one.
I didn't say they were good. I just said they might be funny. All right, so we're gonna go this. Maybe okay. You have. I asked you backstage or on our Twitter DM about were there any shows that you watched in 2023 that you thought you were like, oh, I didn't think I would like this, but you like it, and or you enjoyed, because there's a lot of bad out there. Now it doesn't have to be a show that came out in 2023. It could be a show that you kind of discovered.
This is where I get scared because Joker roasts me a lot for my tastes. So I have to be careful.
Well, we'll
what I
be
say.
careful. Now I didn't
That's
get a
gonna be
chance to
historical.
answer my big thing for 2023, and I totally forgot because we were having so much fun. It's just moving to Texas. We've been wanting to move to Texas for like years upon years, and we
What part?
finally said we did it. Huh?
What part?
Oh, East Texas area, like east of Dallas. So
Okay.
I'm kind of in the boonies now. But yeah, it's fun. I thought that was great. So I'm glad we did that. It was quite the trip, almost 1,000 miles driving from Phoenix,
spiders.
Arizona, and spiders. Yeah. So it was fun. I'm glad we did it. So I'm really excited about that. But the one show that I truly enjoyed was this weird show called The Garden on HBO, and it's like a mini doc about these freaks who think they're in a cult that live in on out of garbage cans and out of bus, and they think they're like changing the world. I thought it was fantastic because how crazy it was. Because one guy, all he wanted to do was party. The other guy wanted to eat garbage, and another guy was like, "I'm taking over this mother effer, and I'm going to lead this cult." So I thought it was an interesting show. It's called The Garden. If you ever want to look it up on HBO,
Right on.
it's very. I couldn't put it
Sounds really
down.
British. I don't know why.
It's not British. They moved from Ohio to Alabama. They were just like a traveling
That-
hippies, and
That
it was
explains a lot.
very. It was so fascinating. I couldn't stop watching. Let's just put it that
That's
way. So
going
The
on my
Garden.
list of what not to watch now. Okay, good.
No, you should. It's
Dick.
you'll be surprised. So I'm gonna start with Joker, since everyone thinks he hates everything. I'm sure there are some things that he likes. So
Yes, one show that I watched in last year that I really liked. It was originally on Showtime and then got moved to HBO, and I watched it on Max. Especially the last season was Warrior. That was just a phenomenal show based on the writings of Bruce Lee, and just absolutely fascinating show. It was so good, so well done, well written, well acted. The fight choreography was just amazing, and a definite must see.
yeah, I watched a bit of that on HBO, and it was.
I've been
it was a
meaning
decent
to
show.
because Salty Nerd covered it, and it sounds
That's-
good. you
That's
know.
where my interest was piqued, and then I'm like,
Okay.
okay, because again, well, first Kadish gushed about it, and I'm like, I don't know. Kadish has some questionable taste too, but
I know he and I actually agree a lot.
but Alex Jude and they were all just like really excited, and I'm like, okay, that's a 4 out of 4. I'm gonna check this out and fell in love with it. Now, a movie, which is one I just recently saw this just like a month ago, and it was the best film of the entire year, was Godzilla -1. Absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, a lot of
film.
people have liked that. I haven't got a chance to see that yet. So
me either. That's I got to before I do my end of year list. I got to watch that.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, the year already. So you're talking about 2024 end of year?
No,
Or-
220. No, I don't usually do my previous. Like so 2023. I'm usually not doing that until about the middle of January 2020. Like last year, I did
Okay.
it in the middle of January because I don't have. They released like 10 movies in the last 2 weeks of the month of December, and I have a life. I don't have that kind of time. So No, like
can I
there's
say,
there's
my
the
favorite movie of
holdovers.
2023 was The Marvels. That's what it was.
Oh, yours was the Marvels. Okay. Yeah, that's good to know. So Ryan,
It's a
actually,
lie, Joker, and you know that it's a lie.
So Ryan,
Don't give
since
me that.
you
It's not a-
since you decided to be funny, what was your show that you enjoyed?
My actual favorite show of surprising show of 2023 was actually Star Trek Picard, because again, that's kind of where
Season 3, right?
Season 3.
season three of Star Trek Picard. That's where I didn't watch season 1, I didn't watch season 2,
You
but
lucky.
season 3 was something that that Samuel and Horny Alf were talking about. They're like, if you love Next Generation, let's talk about this. Let's do a show. And it's launched something that's going to be evergreen content for probably the next like almost a decade. Because we
I heard it was really good.
we review 1 episode per week. We've tried to squeeze in 2, but 1 episode, it's so much shenanigans. that usually the stream goes for like 2.5, 3 hours, and that's like literally the max of all every before Devil's other show Get Rank starts. So yeah, mine's gonna be Star Trek Picard season 3. The other two don't exist.
Ryan, may I ask you a question real quick before you go on to your movie?
Shoot.
Are you familiar with Salty Trekker?
No.
Okay, so he's a YouTube guy. He's he's got like 15,000 subs. He's not like a huge channel, but he's not like a tiny one like me.
Bigger than my ass is, so yeah.
But we do.
Ryan, we know how big your ass is.
You need a bucket for it. So we do a show called Nerd Fights where we review. We always try to keep Star Trek content in it. So when Picard came out, we were reviewing it weekly in real time. And I agree with you wholeheartedly. In fact, I got to come up with a different show because I'd like us to try to all have different shows, because I was going to say Picard season 3. I loved it. He hated it. I would love to see you two talk. I would just love to be that Michael Jackson.
Wait. He hated it?
He hated it.
Oh, well,
it's like TNG season 8.
I know. I agree.
Yes.
Dude, you're preaching to the choir. I agree. And he supposedly likes TNG. So that's what I like, but he's got so many problems. He nitpicks the hell out of it.
That's like someone saying they like The Last Jedi. I just don't get it.
Oh God, don't even
see. I think the biggest problem that most of us had with Picard season 3 is that in Samuel the most, and trust me, I back this up wholeheartedly. He's the first to mention it. I noticed it, but like the energy weapons that needed to be I'm like,
wow, why does everybody have a problem with cocking the energy weapons? Why, like that's one of his issues.
Well, because it's nonsensical, by the way. I mean,
he still makes
it doesn't make any sense.
To this
so
day,
that I get, right? That's like going, I'm like, all right, that's just kind of stupid. But it didn't ruin the whole show, right?
I would call that nitpicking.
They did have to charge up phasers in Next Generation to have higher firepower. So
you ever do air rifle guns when you were a kid? You got to pump those up. I mean, I just kind of thought
Danny,
of it like
Danny,
well, yeah,
please
no,
be careful. Danny,
sorry,
that's going to get clipped.
Dork Knight, you don't want to get on this show with R2 with you doing that.
Yeah, no, I.
Too late. Too late. Too late.
I saw the glimmer in his eye. He's writing down a time code.
Damn it.
Yeah,
I grew up in a small town, so I know about.
He's already got it done. I just want to warn you.
He does. You're screwed. Like it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
the man is quick.
So that's great, Ryan. I'm glad you liked season 3 of Picard. I think that's. What was your movie? Was it Marvels? Was it Marvels?
No, it wasn't the Marvels. It wasn't the Marvels. Gosh darn it. There haven't been a whole lot of. Okay, so look, I haven't seen the Godzilla movies.
You don't have to pick a movie, by the way. If you didn't have a movie, you don't have to pick them.
I haven't seen Godzilla -1 or anything like that.
Barbie.
Yeah, he was definitely Barbie.
Oppenheimer?
No,
you
I didn't see
were a Barbie
Oppenheimer
fan?
either.
I haven't seen. This was a rough year
either.
for movies. No,
I don't care about biopics. I actually read history as somebody who has a history channel.
Wait,
I don't
did you
read
just say
movies.
biopics?
It's biopic. Come on, man. I had this argument the other day. He said
you
biopic.
can say biopic.
Biopic.
What?
It's
when
a
did that become a
biopic.
thing?
All right.
It's still called a biopic. It's kind of like it's a biography.
Okay. All right. We're moving on from Ryan. We're just moving on from him. Okay, so
but
Rogue,
he didn't have a movie. So you're passing on the movie, Ryan?
Yeah, it's Marvel's.
Okay.
So the Rogue attraction. What was your favorite show of?
Did you just mute my mic?
Yeah, I did.
Tokyo Revengers. Anime that came out season 2. First season came out of nowhere. Great animation style, cool story. A guy keeps traveling back in time to his high school delinquent gang to try and save his like wannabe girlfriend, and each time she still ends up dying. It's sort of like a Back to the Future whodunit, and he keeps recycling back Groundhog's Day style, but each time he's at a different point of his life as that high school delinquent. And he's trying to figure out why he can't get the pieces to fork together. He's trying to save all of his friends. And each time something gets worse in the future or gets like, it's so kind of a cool story. Like And so that was like a 2023 because it was a summer release and a winter release. So there was like both seasons were in that same time frame. That was cool. I like that. So that was like good storytelling. Of like I don't get that anymore over here. So
What was
it's
that
kinda
called
nice to-
again?
Tokyo Revengers.
Okay, is that an
Um,
anime?
Sounds like
Was that an
something that would be on
anime?
Yeah.
Netflix.
It was on Hulu. I think it's also on Crunchyroll.
Oh,
But
really?
it was on Hulu, and it was it's a really cool. The
Did you
art
say
style is good, and
Revengers or Avengers?
Tokyo Revengers.
Revengers. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, it's a really cool. It's actually a really good starter anime because it's new. So I recommend new animes to people instead of something with like 8,000 episodes, because then you can think,
One
oh, do I
Piece.
like this one? Then I go, yeah, like don't watch One Piece. I will say One Piece on Netflix is one of the things I did also like. That was a
I
decent
haven't seen that
adaptation.
yet. I've heard a lot of good things. The live action one.
And yeah, it's
I've
good.
heard a lot of good things.
They abridged it really well, and the fact that they're actually even doing an abridged anime on Netflix tells me that at least the creators trust Netflix enough and have
That's
enough.
Yeah, I heard it was good.
rapport.
Well, from
heard
what
it
I
was- they did
understand
it.
about that the person who actually created it, right, it literally
Yeah,
has
he's really
full
involved.
control-
And he's
so-
involved with the abridged anime too, because it is a lot to catch up.
Yeah, because the company that's doing the One Piece also did Cowboy Bebop too, the live action.
Yeah.
Cowboy
Yeah, and they
Bebop.
changed.
And see,
they
I'm a
changed their
Cowboy
ways.
Bebop fan of the anime.
I love
that shit.
But
was
the
terrible.
creator wasn't involved for
Was
Cowboy
not-
Bebop.
Right.
Nope,
Yeah,
he
right,
walked. He walked away.
So the creator
they learned
had
their
full
lesson.
control on One Piece. And as for movie, I did see Godzilla -1 and I saw Oppenheimer 2. Those are the two ones I would consider like my Oppenheimer because Florence Pugh. I'm just kidding.
Mm-hmm.
But Godzilla
I'm not.
-1 shows you how a competent crew, a controlled budget, and people that care about their property can make an amazing film with no messaging. Just
and hardly any budget. 50 million.
Yeah,
And-
exactly.
And the fact that it's a kaiju film and you care about the human story in this.
Yeah, but normally if you watch a lot of the original Godzillas, and if you
Kaijus,
watch
right.
especially if you watch Gojira or Godzilla Gojira Shin, the sub version's
Shin.
not the sub versions, not the dubs. There's better story because like localization, especially now, and if you've seen any of the stories about that, how they're putting in current stuff into that. Watch subs. Subs
Okay.
are controlled by the companies in Japan, where the dubs are done locally over in
Very
the
cool.
countries. Sorry.
Well, I've been meaning to watch it. There's quite a few other ones I've been wanting to watch.
Yeah, I need
as
to
well.
watch it too.
So
I'm a massive Godzilla
okay,
fan.
well, Danny, Dork Knight, you said you were worried about this one, that you are going to
Well,
get
okay,
roasted by Joker.
well, it seems to people are split. So since I'm not going to go with Picard season 3, I'm going with Blue Eye Samurai.
Okay, I've heard about that
That's
one.
good.
I
That was
really
good.
liked it a lot. Good storytelling. I love anime, by the way. Like, I'm more of the older school, like Ninja Scroll, Ninja Resurrection. Like, I
Yeah.
like the really violent, gory, bloody. And this shit did not disappoint. Plus, it has an amazing soundtrack. Needle drops from Metallica. It's fucking dope. It's really good. It's on Netflix. I think it's only like 8 episodes. I didn't mean to, but I ended up watching it all in one sitting. Totally didn't
nice.
mean to. It just happened. So that's definitely going to be my show. As far as the movie, so this year sucked for movies. I've been trying to make a top 10 list.
Agreed.
And in the past, usually I got like 15, 20 things. I got to narrow it down. I literally have a list of 9 movies here. And then I have a list of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 I haven't seen yet that I need to see before I actually do it. But then I was thinking, if I get lazy, fuck it, I'll just do 5. I'll just do my top 5. But right now, my number 1 movie, I have not seen Godzilla -1, The Holdovers, Poor Things, The Killer, or Oppenheimer. So I'm going to preface this with that. I haven't seen those 5 movies yet.
Vanquist says you should watch them simultaneously.
Right? Oh, yeah. Well, I do have
There
4
is
monitors and a
someone that-
TV, so
There is someone that spliced together scenes from Oppenheimer with Godzilla -1, they've
And it
already
works.
done that.
And
Really?
Oh, I'm sure it does.
Oh, I'll have to check
Yeah.
that out. But as of right now, my movie of the year is The Iron Claw. I love that.
Oh,
movie.
yeah,
It's
I've
Oh,
heard-
I
so
forgot
good.
about that.
Oh.
I forgot about
Yeah.
Von
that.
Erichs.
I've
I
heard-
did
yeah.
too.
I've seen
I've
it
heard
twice
it's a
already.
rough watch. It's a rough
Dude, you
watch.
cry. I cried like the last hour of that movie. It was gut wrenching.
If you're a
Go ahead.
Texas wrestling fan, if like you're a Southern
You're
Texas wrestling fan,
wrestling fan.
yeah. And
we know the bottom half of this panel
Sorry.
is really big
I
on
was
wrestling.
never a Von
Sorry.
Eric fan. I never liked him.
I was not
but the
really.
thing is,
They
though,
were
is that-
before my time, but go ahead. Ryan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this is 100% a true story. The only living family member left. This is his story, and it is 100% true.
Is that Zac Efron's character?
Yes,
Yes.
Zac
Yeah.
Efron's character
He got-
is
he
it's
got big.
Still yes, to this
Dude,
day,
he's like that
also
dude
the
that-
only
he's
Von
like that
Erickson
dude-
that is still alive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's like that dude that goes back to his high school reunion and he's all jacked
Well,
up.
I'm telling you, he's
Also,
also
real quick,
good. He's really good in it.
He's
and
very
I
good
in
keep
it, yes.
saying that. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've
Also-
always liked Zac Efron.
One thing
I
that
haven't been
a
a
lot
fan.
of people don't know who probably have seen the movie, that the youngest brother's death was not included in the movie because
Chris. Yeah.
because the director was like, we already have a tragedy. He's like, I don't think they'd actually green light this if we had the final death in it.
Yeah, he literally
they-
said it'd be
No
too
joke.
depressing. It'd be too
They-
depressing.
Yeah, it'd be too depressing.
They all died before like the age of 25 or something like that, right?
Carrie
Shit,
died
the oldest
like-
one died when he was 5. You know.
Carrie died when
Oh.
he was like. Carrie died when he was like 27, I think.
Okay. Someone died when they were 5? There were
Yeah, the
6
oldest
brothers?
brother. Yeah, there were 6
Yeah.
brothers total. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, fascinating.
So I would say that one is number one for me. I
You
was
bite,
going to say
you
the
calling
bite your
creator.
tongue, Missy. You bite your
Oh
tongue,
wow.
Missy.
Okay.
I
So
will-
mom's
I will-
saying I can skip Oppenheimer. Okay.
I will say for the Iron Claw, don't read into it. If you don't know about it, go to the movie cold. If you know
Yes.
about the history, that's fine. But if you don't know about the history, don't look things up before the movie. Just go into it cold, go into the movie.
Okay.
And
Yeah, agreed.
It's
Well, Ryan
it's still
doesn't
good,
like
yeah.
biooptics. Was it biooptics? So I don't think-
I
Biopics.
said biopics.
Okay.
Oh my
well,
God.
all right.
It's a biopic.
Had an hour-long argument on the Joe Cronin show over that word. It was so
All right.
funny.
R2.
Well, hold on.
You're
I have
next.
to. You go ahead, Art.
No,
It's
you
not
can
my
finish
show.
what you're saying. You could
No,
go.
I was just going to
No,
say.
finish.
Why do you have a problem with that word? Not that
Because
I'm
that's
going to
not how
argue
it's
with you.
pronounced.
it's not. You don't say.
I think
say
I just think it's
biopic, not
funny.
biop.
I just think it's funny they're razzing you. That's
Like, do you
really
say
all.
data or data?
Data?
I
Exactly.
say data.
Wow.
Depends where you live.
That explains it. All right, we're good.
Tomato, tomato.
He's
potato,
he's from
potato.
Colorado. Give him a break.
Okay.
Yeah, it's literally called again biography, biopic. Like
That's fine.
dude,
Yeah,
That's enough.
That's what I get.
Neutral corners. Neutral
That's-
corners.
No.
Neutral corners.
Go do your-
you'll be a lot of fun on Star
you-
Trek Engage.
You can
really
you can
will.
do your bio ops somewhere else. Okay, so
Biopics. I'm
R2.
not saying it like that.
Now, you and I on After the Weekend, we like to watch old movies and relive
Yeah.
them. Was there anything
'Cause
refreshing
we
that
hate
you
everything
watched?
that's a new.
Pretty much. Was there anything in 2023 that you were excited about watching, or TV or
I-
movie?
I was. Show wise, we just a few months ago we reviewed a show that you and Beard had watched called 11/22/63, which was a science fiction miniseries by Stephen King, where James Franco goes back to 1960 to try and prevent the Kennedy assassination. It was cool. I really enjoyed that, and that was
We
from
had fun reviewing that.
2016 too. I mean, it was nearly 10 years old at the same time too. I'd never heard of it, and I really enjoyed that. And I've been trying to, as everybody's talking like movies, I have not seen much from this year. Of what I've gotten to watch, that's been a new movie. that I did enjoy. A little bit of a tough watch, but to me, it was amazing. Film was The Sound of Freedom.
Good one.
That
one.
was really,
Yeah.
really,
I forgot
really,
about
really
that.
good film. And yeah,
I
enjoyed
still
that a
haven't
lot.
seen that.
Props
Sorry,
props
Mom.
to Amazon for having it on streaming now. So it's on Amazon
Yeah.
Prime right
Yeah,
now.
sir. Yeah.
Yep.
I
Oh, it
I
is?
saw that.
Oh, I'm
Mhm.
gonna watch
Yep.
that thing because my
Yeah.
mom's been
Yeah,
getting
it
on to
is.
me forever to watch it.
Add it to
Yeah, it's
your
on Prime.
20
Watch list.
2024 watch
Doing
list.
that right now. Sound of Freedom. Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's on Prime.
those are both really good. But yeah, I've been trying to think. I'm like, what have I watched? That was new, and yeah, not much, unfortunately. I mean, I'd like to go see the Godzilla film, but I'll probably just have to wait for it to
Alley
be
Cat
released.
cried through the whole thing. Did you cry through the whole thing?
I didn't cry,
I got
but I mean, there was
misty-eyed. I got
there was
misty-eyed
definitely
a little bit.
Yeah,
some
no
I was,
moments
I was
where
angry.
I
was
got
angry
I don't
watching
even
it.
like to admit that I cry anymore because Vader says he picks on me. He's like, I'll cry at a good, life insurance commercial. I'm like, thanks,
well,
Vader.
the last
Well,
movie
you
I
will.
really got tears were just coming down my face is when that just awful cow Rose killed or murked Jack in Titanic. Just awful movie. So
You're essentially
Bro.
calling Kate Winslet a cow. I
yes.
think the
Moo.
majority of
She was not.
actually say
She was.
that Kate Winslet is not a cow.
No.
Kate
She was
Winslet
not a
is
cow
very
in that
attractive.
movie. She was not a cow
She's
in that.
very
movie.
attractive.
She had
She's
some
still
udders, though.
attractive to this day.
just
She
because
goes through sizes.
she was unattractive because of her soul and what she did to Jack. That's why
There was enough
Jack
room
Lives
on the
Matter.
door, man.
Jack
Yes.
Lives Matter.
Wasn't enough room on the
It was totally
board.
enough room.
what a
It was totally
selfish
enough room.
bitch she was.
Right.
I don't
Yep.
disagree that there was enough room on the board space-wise.
They could've lived.
Buoyancy and
They could have lived.
35
Mythbusters proved it. Mythbusters proved it.
JT, come on.
if you have to mute my mic, then you're no.
I didn't do
and
that.
Also, yes,
I didn't do
Are
that.
you?
He didn't do that. Totally didn't do.
Now there's shenanigans. I'm not sure who did it because I know ours did. Anyway, just for the record, Mythbusters, yes, they tested this in the water of San Francisco Bay. They were also wearing wetsuits. That's weird. Why would you wear wetsuits in the water? Is it because it's cold?
Yeah.
You probably get hypothermia.
That's not
Well,
an accurate. That's not an accurate.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Did
Also,
they have
that's also
wetsuits in Titanic?
OSHA. That's like insurance reasons they had to do that.
Right.
Do you know what's
I
in
don't
that
No,
bay?
it's because the
Great-
waters,
great-
even the Pacific
Great
Ocean,
white
are
sharks.
Great white sharks, human feces, and you use needles.
Yeah, I
Wet,
wouldn't.
wetsuits don't protect against sharks.
You know,
Shark.
I just want to say thank you, JT, for having me here. I only know
Yeah.
you, R2, and Joker. It's been a pleasure meeting these other three guys. I'm having a lot of fun. This is cool.
Yeah.
This is
That's,
We do this
you know
all
what?
the time.
Thanks
Yeah.
for doing. I appreciate that. That's great. I'm glad you're having fun because I knew that when I brought you on that you really didn't know Brian or Rogue. So
Wow.
I
Coaching
appreciate
department. Wow.
Rude. Rude.
He's gonna
That-
punch it like a camel in a minute here.
Conan, go back on the sauce. Go get
Hey,
that.
Conan's
no, not the sauce.
Conan. It comes by every once in a while, so I appreciate him watching the
Hey,
show.
what is best in life, Conan?
Okay, so
Zorro,
we're
Zorro.
all,
Zorro.
See them different before you and the hidden lamentation of the women.
we're all
Can I
waiting
say-
for Beard of Liberty's picks.
I am.
Yes.
I am.
Why did you leave the guy who is famous for not watching movies last on favorite movies for the year?
It's probably because the majority of us want that beautiful beard on our balls.
Because-
No, I
I mean,
manscape,
it's
baby.
already there.
Manscape all the way. I mean, well,
It's-
not
it's-
since
You
I was
almost
single.
did the same face. It was close.
Yeah, I tried to mimic it. My two main things have already been
watched
picked.
a few movies with me and R2 on the after
Yeah,
weekend.
y'all
can't
do
say
movie
that.
reviews.
Yes.
I go to theme parks. Y'all do movie reviews, and you haven't seen anything. What's going
Hey.
on here?
See,
We do
I
old
just
school
know.
that's what
movies.
I
I've seen all of
ask,
it.
I don't know
Not
how I'm
JT. I'm
on
not
shows
counting
that do that when I don't watch them. But regardless,
Mm-hmm.
I won't get into it because Picard season 3, as we've already established, fantastic. One of the few TV shows I actually watched where I enjoyed. Most of the things I watched are from intellectual properties that I used to enjoy that are currently being destroyed, so I can't enjoy them anymore.
Mhm.
But that was fantastic.
Star Wars.
Wait.
Yeah.
You can still enjoy them. Like I don't get the idea of not
Well,
being
yeah,
able to enjoy
yo,
Star Wars.
Yeah,
even
no, I
though
can
they're-
still enjoy in Star Wars. I just can't enjoy what is currently being released.
Yeah, no, because as also somebody real quick who watched Picard, I tried
Bless you.
watching STD. Yeah, that's something you definitely catch and you'll never get rid of.
Dude,
Yeah.
Salty Trekker is making me and Geeky Canuck review that, and it's killing us. It's killing our soul. Like
Wait,
So
he's
Beard of
going,
Liberty,
oh,
you
Is that
Oh,
that's
the
not
amount of
the one
times
with
this
Pike,
chick
right?
cries.
so you like Picard season 3 is what you said, right?
Yes, yes.
I missed
that was absolutely fantastic. It was everything we needed. I suffered through season 1. I didn't finish season 2, and I jumped into season 3 and said basically this could stand alone as it is, and I
Yes.
love it.
Yeah. All right.
Whatever.
It proves they can do that for everything else too, though. Just like
Yes.
decide not to pay attention to anything else and just say, "All right, we're going
You
from
see-
here."
you see all those memes that came out where like all we wanted from the Star Wars sequel trilogy, and it was a picture of Han, Luke, and Leia. And then it was like, and then Picard season 3, and you see the entire crew on the bridge. It's like,
Yeah.
it's not hard.
We've gotten to a point, at least me personally, I think probably a lot of us here, regarding classical fandoms that we've seen kind of fall beyond what they
fall?
used to be. Well, I'm
Kinda?
trying to be generous. Is that we can look at these kind of fan servicey moments that they're kind of cheap. Let's admit it. There are moments in that are really cheap. But we've gotten to the point where we're looking at everything else that has been garbage before that, and we don't care anymore. This is just, it is a little bit more than just, it's not jangling keys, but it may not have that much more substance, but it has just enough that we can get into it. We can buy into it. We can grab onto it, and we can love it and champion it.
Fan service
Oh.
is not.
If I may,
All I'm-
I 100% agree with you, Beard. But my buddy Salty Trekker, he calls it member. He says what ruined Picard
The member
season 3
berries.
was all the useless member berries, is what he says.
No,
Yeah.
that's what saved it. That's what made it. Worth
I'm
watching.
Okay.
on that side of the
So-
fence. So,
So
Ryan, you
there's-
have quite the group here to bring on Engaged if you want to invite them.
Oh,
So
well,
this is-
I mean, always open to. Go ahead, JV, and then I have to add something.
this is something that I have said. Fan service, when done properly, is very good. What we're getting now is just, oh, remember this? You like this. Remember,
Yes.
remember these things? You like these things, so you must
Those are
like this
keys.
now.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Yeah, but I don't think that's what happened in Star Trek.
No,
or
that-
Picard season 3.
Yeah,
No,
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 I
that-
don't
no,
think it
but
was
that's-
either.
No, but that's
that
what I'm
museum
saying,
scene, the ship museum scene, that was a perfect use of member berries to
Okay,
help
so-
storytelling. I love that.
I completely
So-
disagree, and I'm going
Really?
to say this
Okay.
for the reason of because it wasn't cheap, because the USS Enterprise, the one that we remember, right, from Next Generation, having been rebuilt inside of
That's the final episode.
station.
I'm talking about the museum one where they get the Klingon bird of prey, the botany. or not the
I know,
botany,
but it
bounty.
ultimately leads to the fact that the U.S. Enterprise D comes back, right? And
Yeah.
then we get the whole entire crew on the bridge. So
You said
I'm
D.
I'm very
Yeah,
adamant.
He did say D.
It's
All
a
right,
big
all right.
D.
It's a big D.
So I didn't mean to take us all down this.
No,
Can I?
what the
I just
fuck,
want to say
man, with
one
your
thing.
clips. No.
I-
And look, and this is what this is what geeks do, right? Nerds.
Are you-
This is what we get together.
We're
We
gonna end
get
it
together
here
when-
on Ryan's thing here, okay? Because I got some more stuff for you all.
I wanted one
So
thing to say. Okay.
we're gonna end it
I
on
was just
Ryan's
gonna
note.
What note is this?
Okay, we're done now. Did you-
Whatever you
I-
say.
I
No,
was- I would
no,
just like to
Ryan,
say for the
finish your
record-
thought. Yeah.
I would just say that it ultimately led to the fact that that they actually brought the Enterprise D back And that's why the museum at first, had it just been that, would have been member berries. I would 100% agree. It was because they went back and there was something else to it that gave us the. But no, I trust me, I completely get it, dude. Like I'm a huge fan of Ewan McGregor's Obi-Wan Kenobi. That thing was full of awfulness. And just
I
trying to,
stopped
like,
watching that
mangle
show.
the
I got in
piece.
trouble.
Yeah.
You
I
watched
quit.
wait a minute. You didn't wait. You're the actor playing Obi-Wan Kenobi, not Kenobi, right? You're a fan of Ewan playing Kenobi.
I'm a fan. Well, because I
How do we
Sir
go to
Alec
Ben
Ga-
Kenobi?
I don't know.
So
Because we
Sir
were talking
Alex
about member
Guinness,
berries,
right?
and
I wasn't.
Here's another question
wasn't
for you.
alive.
Here's another joke.
Ahsoka was more member berries than Kenobi, honestly.
Okay.
So-
Only if you watch the
Terrible.
cartoons, and I never did, and that show felt like homework
Well,
to
be
me.
a
I hated that
chi-
show.
Embrace your childlike innocence. I don't.
I guess
know.
I'm gonna have to do something else for R2's sake.
I just want to say MVP comment of the night goes to Vanquish AZ. That was hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh, this one here.
Yes.
They gave us the D, and we all loved it. Yeah.
You damn right.
I didn't. You damn right they did.
All right. Here we go.
Oh, you liked it
Before
too.
we do
I didn't watch
bad
it.
graphic design, you have some more jokes up here for you because we are doing bad graphic design, and we always do those. on
Yay.
Cap.
Nice.
Yes. What do you call a snowman in the summer? What do you call a snowman in the summer? You're close, Rogue.
Puddle.
Water?
Hey,
Puddle.
good job, Joker.
Puddle? Was it Puddle? Oh, Puddle. Nice.
Yeah, it was Puddle. You get a surprise later.
Okay,
Yay!
E before puddle equals P.
Mm.
Okay.
You get a surprise later.
Yeah, he gets.
What, you gonna creep into his room in his house?
Yeah, and I'm gonna give him this.
Can we get the heavy metal one next time? Come on.
No, because of R2's face right there is why.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I'm
What
gonna
kind of
stab
paper-
myself in the ear next time.
Careful. YouTube may
What-
not like that.
What kind of paper? Okay, what kind of paper likes music?
Wrapping paper.
Hey, good job, Tom.
Nice. Good one.
Is that because Tom's from the streets?
These are all dad jokes, by the way.
Yeah, they are.
They really are.
Yeah.
Tom is so
They're the
good.
best jokes.
Most of my dad jokes are more naughty than this. I don't know.
Well,
I have one. I just don't know if JT would be okay with this on.
you
Never mind.
can
I'm
if
not
you
gonna-
want to. Go ahead, say it. You could say a joke if you want.
I there was one I heard and I thought it was pretty funny. They said, "Oh, let's play Ken and Barbie. You be Ken and I'll be your box."
All right, with that, we are going to do bad graphic design, and I'm going to call this Christmas leftovers. All right. All of
Real quick,
us-
real quick, can I say one thing? I still think the best meme of 2023 is what you did, dude. And when you put it like in all gray and it said, it's not Black Lives Matter, but Jack Lives Matter. That was my favorite of 2023.
Really?
That was so, yes. That was
I don't have that
incredible.
one ready to queue up, so if someone does.
Oh, and by the way, the best thing was when Ryan said, "If you show me Kate Winslet going moo," and you just said, "Give me 5 minutes," and you brought that out. That was
That was the thing.
I
That
remember
happened,
that.
by
That
the
was
way.
pretty funny. It was fun. You could check that out
It was
on
like
Ryan's
4
show.
weeks ago.
It was.
Bitch, I'm a
I think it was
cow.
like your
Bitch, I'm a cow.
pre-Christmas
Bitch,
show.
I'm a cow. Bitch,
Speaking
I'm
of
a cow.
Christmas
Moo.
and wrapping paper, there's
Yes.
one wrapping paper out there what Ryan would really love.
Nice.
I mean, Az was like that. Az was
I
like
don't
that.
disagree.
I mean,
I don't
everybody
disagree.
loves tits. I mean, come on.
No,
Babies love
those
titties.
are some pretty small ones in that box.
Yeah, fair
Yeah,
point.
that's some small.
Yeah, that's
That's like some.
too
I like
Right,
how
maybe.
Rogue is not even looking. He's so.
I'm
uh,
sorry. I'm
about
sorry.
the-
I got a
about the-
message. I'm sorry.
Was it
He's got a
Jay?
message from
Was it
somebody
Jay?
big
No,
in there. He's got a-
it's Jeremy. I have to play Titanfall.
Oh, it's
Take a look.
Jeremy.
Oh, I have to.
Uh,
So,
I've just been your fan.
It's been a while since I've name dropped anyone.
I think I was like number 50 sub on your channel, you know.
I had to spend all day at Epcot. It was the worst.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Hey, those Disney adults
me and Kristanova all day long. Oh my god, it was so.
Are you trying to hurt my feelings? Because if so, you are succeeding. Fortunately, my feelings regenerate at twice the speed of a normal man's.
Those Disney adults are vicious. I'm just saying, man.
I mean,
how many times I have to worry about running to a dude in a dress? Like, do you have any idea how much I have to worry about?
I mean, have you been to Vegas, dude? You know how many times I've ran into a dude in a dress?
I could understand.
I went to Vegas when I was 15. I couldn't gamble. It was a bad trip.
I can understand.
Well, you should definitely come out to Vegas
Epcot,
and hang out with Joker. Now, how many people like to read how many people like to read stories for Christmas? Like, you know, if you have
I think
kids,
this is perfect wrapping paper.
It is, and this is a perfect story to not read your kids.
Wow.
You know,
speaking of Vegas,
and before you say,
was this the one that you, JT, was this you?
Yeah, you sent me this, Rogue. Before you say this is not real, it is real. You can look it up. You can find it on Amazon, and you can buy it.
Is that Danny and JV's name when they go out on the street?
No, I've been trying to get with the JV forever.
Whoa! We're not getting nothing.
No, I mean, let's hang out, bro. Hang out.
I was just gonna say, since Danny's rarely single, he must be hookers, and JV's blow.
There you go.
They say
I've had a heart attack, so I can't do the blow. So yeah, that's
well, and I'm just saying,
the hookers might be trouble too.
I mean, they could. I mean, hookers and blow. We need more of that in Hollywood again. I'm just saying, cocaine and capitalism. Bring it back, baby. More coke, less woke.
But yeah, this is
I like that.
Yeah, this is an actual book. Tom is stuck in the snowdrift with all the presents for the town Christmas party. It's up to hookers to tow truck and blow to snow blow all the snow away.
I have nothing to do with this book, by the way.
I'm going to buy that for my nephew.
Yeah, you do, Tom.
He's not even two yet.
This is glorious.
I need this book, and I need this book, and this book needs to be in every bar in Las Vegas.
Yes.
That is just look. Everyone talk. It's kind of like a running joke. Okay, so we're going out. We're gonna do what? Hookers and blow. There's literally
it sounds like a Christmas song. Hookers and blow. Hookers and blow.
My goodness.
What's the job?
Tom, you have been to Vegas then. Okay, good.
Let's see.
So, all right. So the next one is I'm pretty sure this came from R2 when he was in school. I'm sure this is something he would have done with the teacher. And that is this.
Not those balls, Timmy. Oh, at least you gave it an F+. I mean, that was sweet.
I know, right?
Come on, it's just some acorns.
I have to be
trying
honest.
to kill me.
That's fucking good. This is.
I think the kid deserves at least a C+ for creativity.
Right.
That's an A+, TV. Come on now, that is A+. That is A+ with the material right there. Thinking outside the box, or maybe
Well,
I mean,
I'm thinking that even if you're a teacher who's horribly like just bewildered, like C+ at least. Like the kid tried. He put balls on the tree. May not be the balls you want.
It's not the kid's fault that the details on what specific balls were to be drawn weren't given.
Right. This is a very vague assignment here.
JT,
yes.
How did you get your hands on my permanent file?
I reached out to someone and they provided this to me. So
it's the same way he got his hands on
love it.
of your balls.
Hey, good to see you.
Hey, love it.
I see you talk to Miss Wiener.
Penny loves these. She thinks they're great.
She is my mother, so there's that.
So all of us are on YouTube, and we like to make thumbnails, and we got to be a little cautious because sometimes we can put ourselves on some weird-looking thumbnails, and then friends like R2 can meme us and just really make us look bad. I think these ladies are rethinking their New Year's thumbnail.
I don't know. Maybe they're
don't
having the exact new year they
see-
want.
I'm thinking so.
I mean, I kind of want to party with those bitches. What are you talking about? Did I just say that out loud? I'm
That's
sorry.
some cheap champagne with a plastic cork. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, right.
Well, that's really not what I'm more concerned
But they're
about. I mean,
easily impressed is the thing.
they're
That's where
easily impressed, and they're in the right spirit of what's going to come later, so they're fine.
I just want you to know those
Ba-dum.
two ladies were, I don't have anything to do with them, but yes, they were impressed by something.
Oh my.
Wow.
Story there.
Hookers and blow.
I told you I
mean,
had nothing to do with that book.
I'll just
That
say
book's
this.
not even $10. How awesome is that? You get the
At least
paperback for
they're
$9.95.
at least they're raring to go. For their mouths are raring to go for
No,
later.
they're ready for that
Lock-
to go all over their face, neck,
They're
and chest.
primed and ready.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
I'll have to say this: if you've played Fortnite recently, the new shield is actually a champagne bottle where you're basically giving everyone a money shot to share the shield. It looks exactly like that. I'm just telling you.
Nice.
Right on.
So,
Wow.
Tom, you said you have more important things to do in 10
No,
minutes.
I allotted. I thought
um,
enough time, but it was more than I thought.
Before I let you go, and I want to give you some time to say it. What is your goal for 2024? What are you?
So I'm happy with my channel growth. I got 1,000 in my first year. I got 1,500 subs the second year. I kind of want to keep that exponential, slightly exponential growth. So I'm hoping to kind of keep going that
That's what
way.
she said.
But
I mean,
so
she's a tranny,
if you haven't watched my gaming channels, or if you haven't watched anything else, I am going to be dropping a new channel. And it's something that a lot of people didn't ask for. So Sunday, my cooking channel will be live, not Sunday, but I will launch it and give you the channel name. The first stream will be coming from the cabins at Wilderness Lodge in January. I'm going to be cooking from the cabins, but I had enough people say that they like the cooking stuff.
Perfect Park Day. Bring it back.
I'm working on getting Melanie Mac on for Perfect Park Day, but I do want to bring that back to it can't be weekly. It's just work and other things. So bi-weekly for Perfect Park Day. But yes, I have.
So your goal, it sounds like you would want to reach 3,500 subs by the end of the year.
I want 5K by my birthday, but that ain't happening. But hey, I'll be happy if I can do get 2,000 this year, 2,000 subs this year instead of 1,500. So to be 5,000 by the end of the year, I'm okay with that.
I think you'll do it. I think you will. You put in the grind, and a lot of people appreciate you, especially people here on the panel. I remember little old Tom was when he had his 300 sub. And he was so drunk he ran into a tree. So yeah, that was.
I'm surprised you don't have that clip. I'm surprised you don't have.
Yeah, that's on after the weekend.
They have it.
So we have
Yeah,
it.
it's also on Friday Night's Royal Rumble.
Yes,
Yeah.
I
That's
know.
how
I love
Tom
that
gets
guy.
introduced.
I
every
have
time.
a 10-minute recording of drunk Tom on my phone.
Oh, no.
It was so funny because this is
With
before I
me,
was on.
Tom,
This is before,
JT, and drunk
yeah.
3PO.
Yeah, this was before I even had a channel. R2 texted me and says, "Get on this live stream now and save me." So
Hey, put it this way: little old me was ingenuity enough with 200 subs to have Jeremy, Ryan. How many people on my channel? Because I gorilla it for the MegaCon with Ryan.
Oh my gosh, more name drops. All right.
Hey, Ryan was there. You
I
guys
was
were
there
on
for
the
MegaCon.
stream.
Yeah. MegaCon was a lot of
on the
fun.
stream.
Yeah, I remember
The
that.
two
All
was
right.
last year.
Well, Rogue, I know you got to run. I do appreciate you coming on and having a fun time
Yeah,
with
no
all
problem.
of us.
Bye.
I wish you all the
nice
best in
meeting you,
2024.
It
was great meeting you too, man.
Always a pleasure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just followed each
and-
other on Twitter, so I can message
saw-
you now. We should get together. Yeah.
So tomorrow I'll be at Magic Kingdom. I think Jay's gonna be there. I'm not sure. And Friday, a lovely blonde will be back on my streams on Friday. So I'll be at Hollywood Studios.
Right on.
Okay.
And
cool.
See
y'all later. Bye.
Bye,
See you
Tom.
at
Have
the
a good
stream.
night.
Congrats on the year. Hopefully you're 50 away. I'll see if I can get you those 50 subs to get some members. I don't know what your watch
Ooh.
hours are, but I'll try to help.
My watch hours are low. unless you just watch the heck out of my live streams. Yeah.
More
Okay.
gaming
All right.
streams from JT. I support, by the way.
Okay.
Gaming streams. What was it? Hailstorm got 1,000 hours in like 2 days of a 24-hour gaming stream. Like, so
I
gaming
can't do
streams might
24
give you.
hours.
I'm just saying, gaming streams might not be bad.
I have a
People might-
9-year-old.
Yeah, some of us are married with kids. It's kind of tough.
Well, that's your problem.
Rub it in, bro.
Okay. All righty. Yep.
Wow. Wow, you kicked him.
Bye. Have a good rest
All
of
right.
the stream, everyone.
See you, dude.
Assalamu alaikum.
Bye.
All right. So
That's
now, just before you provide your goals for 2024, I want you all to know there are some rules for 2024, especially if you live in a neighborhood. So this person posted this on Twitter. These are some new rules for 2024. Due to recent actions of a specific, of a specific tenant. So do you anybody you live in apartments right now or homes or HOA?
I have lived in an apartment.
I mean, I'm HOA, but yeah.
Okay.
I've lived in a home and an apartment, so I mean, you know.
These are the community rules for this. I think it's an apartment. No trash bags placed outside your door. That makes sense, right? Right.
Yeah.
No loud music after 10 p.m.
That's reasonable.
That's reasonable. No yodeling at
That's
any time.
That's random. That's really weird. That's oddly specific. You know
No,
what I
no,
mean?
somebody did this, by the way.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
Do not feed the squirrels. So don't
Nachos.
Nachos.
Very
I want to
specific.
know why.
Nachos, yeah.
Do not feed the squirrels nachos.
Should have just been do not feed the squirrels, period. But no.
Yeah, don't feed the nachos. Squirrels nachos, yep. Do not change the sign for the fitness center so it reads Fatness Center.
That was me. I'm sorry.
Oh my god, this is the best thing I've heard tonight.
Do not pull out. I don't know how to pronounce this.
Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah, do not pull
Yu-Gi-Oh
out, guys.
cards.
Do not pull out.
Yeah, do not pull out Yu-Gi-Oh cards and threaten to send residents to the Shadow Realm.
That's totally Tom.
I only know that because my son played Yu-Gi-Oh. So
I need literally 3,000 hours. So yeah, it's
well, my mom can do it.
Get on
She's
it,
got
Penny.
a TV, her phone, and her laptop. So she's a psycho.
Do not climb on other people's balconies while drinking, yelling, "I am Spider-Man."
Oh, that's just
I'm
fun.
sorry. I thought this was America.
Right?
See, that one disappoints me because I would have laughed my ass off the whole time.
I want to say I
I'm
did
not
something
sure
like that in
what
college.
apartment has these, but no zip lines.
I have to imagine that's related to the Spider-Man thing.
Yeah.
Probably. I still would have
do
been like
not-
Spider-Man.
I mean, this could be reasonable. Do not place rent checks in a bear trap outside of rental office.
I mean, but come on, you don't have.
That's
got to
be Canada. That has to be Canada, right?
Or Montana. I was thinking Montana, but
yeah, Montana would yeah.
Do not make those rent checks out to you greedy mother effers.
It's definitely Canada now because Montana's cheap to live in.
Do not yell at the moon. Oh,
You
Joker,
don't
welcome
tell
back.
me what to do.
Hey,
This is the apartment rules for 2024 if you live in an
Dude, you've missed a murder of funny stuff.
apartment.
it's called the rewatch.
Help my watch hours. Do not yell at the moon, like I said. Do not enter the laundry room in a luchador mask. Luchador mask.
I have one of those somewhere.
And attempt to wrestle other residents. Yeah, so don't wear a luchador mask.
It's even better than a luchador mask.
The mankind mask.
I have a mankind mask.
Oh, I remember him. He's pretty cool. No trick or treating unless you are a kid and it is Halloween.
Jesus.
I mean, I get that. Do not yell, order up, and throw out hot dogs at people as they walk past your window.
That's a thing. Okay. Well, hold on. The fact that this list exists means that
This can't be
shit
real.
happens.
This can't be real.
That's what
It's real.
I said, dude.
It can't be real. Come on.
Don't attach. basketball hoops above residents' doors, knock and then dunk on them when they are answering.
That stuff happens. That has got to be. This has happened somewhere.
This is 1,000% happened. This is a real fucking apartment complex. I want to live there.
Yeah, right. This list is amazing, Conan.
Moving forward, failure to abide by these rules will be grounds of eviction.
You think?
My favorite one is the Spider-Man one, but yeah, I think a lot of these are great. And I do have questions about the zip lines.
Well,
My favorite one's the fitness center. Do not change the sign to fatness center.
I don't know. I'm leaning toward the bear trap one. That's kind of my favorite.
That's pretty good too.
I'm leaning
Or greedy
toward
motherfuckers.
I'm leaning toward the do not feed squirrels nachos. Why specifically nachos?
That's what I
'Cause
said.
that
That's
happened.
exactly what I said. Yeah.
It's
Hey,
probably
look
the
at
same person who threw hot
Oh, look at
dogs
Beard.
people.
Look at
Like a
Beard.
beard.
Yeah, look at Beard. He's got a luchador mask on.
I told you I have a luchador mask. The beard sticking out the bottom. That you know.
You can tuck that under. You can tuck it under.
Dude, it looks like your face is one giant ball sack with that hair sticking at the bottom. I'm
I'm gonna
not
say,
joking.
Beard looks like he's in a disco metal
Oh my
band.
God.
I can't leave this on.
All right. Alrighty. There you go. Those are the rules for 2024. If you live in an apartment complex or an HOA, you could do some of those in HOA.
So basically, none of those can be your resolutions that we're about to
Actually,
go
you know
over
what
because,
though?
you know.
You know what though? Where I live, that's like the stuff on that list. That's called Tuesday.
I believe
I'm
it.
on my place.
I believe you.
That was hysterical. That list. That was
Yeah.
probably my favorite part.
That was good.
All right.
But
Well, I'm glad you
live on
enjoyed
the
those.
east side, so
Dude,
All
I
right.
don't know where the hell you find that crap, but that's funny.
Oh, I searched.
That's a Nacho Libre mask.
You'd be
We had to
amazed,
buy the special edition.
You'd be
Oh, nice.
amazed what you can search for on Twitter and Instagram for funny stuff like that. It's just content for years. So,
Don't feed the squirrels nachos.
I know.
All right.
Nachos?
Why nachos? Yeah.
Yeah, Beard's
Do you
into
really want to
bondage.
deal with squirrels that have, jalapeno
Spicy.
and cheese related excrement?
No, they're probably killing over and dying. To be honest, I don't think
Yeah,
they
because
can handle nachos.
I
All right,
don't
we're
think
gonna-
their digestive tract can handle that. I'm just like,
No, I don't think they can either. And
ugh.
I'm really questioning the zip lines. Like, if you live in an apartment, you
That
would
could
have
be
to
fun,
live
though.
like, yeah, but you would have to
Top
live
floor.
in the
top floor.
the top
No, you
floor.
could if you and your buddy lived across the way from each other.
Yes, I
both
mean you would
on
have
the-
to you would have to live on the courtyard.
Yeah, so like
side.
third floor to second floor. Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, the apartment I lived
I'll
in
be
near
right
the
there.
courtyard. Yeah, you could potentially do that.
yeah.
Except when you're
Again, that
except
would
when
also
you're
be the
drunk.
Spider-Man
That's
guys.
gonna
Be
get-
like going Spider-Man, Spider-Man.
I swear, I'm pretty sure I did that in college. I'm pretty sure I did
That-
that exactly.
That's gonna be some that. Oh,
Well,
zip lines and Spider-Man. Doing when you're drunk in an
Yeah.
apartment. Oh my god, that would be
one of my
that is content for days.
Yeah.
one of the apartments that I lived in when I was in college, we did have hooker and blows hanging out a lot. So I mean,
Going back to that children's book, huh?
yeah. Okay. So
That's the
goals for
walkover.
2020 goals for 2024. Tom said his. I'm gonna go straight to R2. What is your goal for after the weekend, or just you personally? It doesn't have to be a channel related, but what is your goal for 2020?
Well, see, sadly, we're 4 subs short of hitting 350 subscribers for the end of the
Get
year.
on that now, folks.
Which was a bit of a bummer. I mean, when I think about it, I mean, I would love if this year we hit 500.
Oh, that's totally.
Yeah, we're doing some
totally
cool
doable.
things this year. We
Yeah,
added
by
a
the-
member.
Doable.
Yeah, by the end of it, that would be phenomenal.
I think we were tied down by something. No,
By
we'll be
bondage.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
hmm
Hookers and blow.
Cultists.
Um.
I mean, what?
Plus,
What happened?
plus you have this now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the other thing that I've been saying a few
Squeako, where are
times when
you? Squeako,
When
where
you
are
keep
you?
asking about it, another goal, not to die. That's always a goal every year.
That's a good That's a good goal.
That's kind of a
That's a good-
daily goal for me, but okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not to
Yeah,
die.
Yeah, it's kind of a life goal is to eventually not
Well,
die, but we're
well,
gonna do that.
that's
So
impossible. By the way, unless you're
well, true,
superhuman.
but hopefully as a life goal, you get a good 80,
You get-
90
Yeah, you get
years.
a good life. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna find when I'm 80. I'm gonna find wherever Ryan is in whatever home he's in, and I'm gonna give him a bucket.
And you'll have found out that I died at 65.
That's really sweet.
And he's gonna tell his family. He's gonna be like, Captain America gave me a bucket. And they're like, sure, Grandpa.
Alrighty. All
And
right.
he
Let's
used to
go
talk
to
to the Joker. Sure, Grandpa.
Let's go-
Sure you did.
let's go right below R2 and do Ryan. What is your goal for 2020?
Well, of course, because I am the dirty bucket shitter. No, a goal for
You moved to
and-
Colorado, right?
I did move to Colorado, and so that's something that I'm actually very happy that I did. I came home to family. I used to live in Florida. Florida was great, but I was about from the drive itself. I was about 2,300 miles from the closest family member, so that's a long way. But no, it's good to be back. Just for 2024. You know, start doing more content again, because now that I'm getting settled and stuff like that, I have my setup going again. And move past this community guideline strike. Also at the same time, actually start having a personal life again, because in Florida I didn't have a personal life. I worked so much that there was so yeah, it's I got some goals.
Well, you have friends here, though. By the way, just so you know, when you were in
Yeah,
Florida,
I was-
You did have friends here, so
Yeah. I was also gonna say eventually maybe meet up with all you crazy dudes. I
Yeah.
know I know the
Nerdrotic
Mrs.
does
J.
one in Vegas every
No, no.
year. Just
Yeah,
saying.
yeah. I'm a
April,
lot
We're
closer
gonna-
to Vic.
we're gonna
April.
do our own meetup, and it's called After the Weekend. Please meet us. So we're gonna.
I mean, I'd be there. So let me know when. I mean, because
Oh, here you go. Maybe this
And-
will be Ryan.
And the meeting is at my bar. And the meeting is at my bar too. So that's always fun.
Yeah, that'd be fun. All right, so Ryan, that's great. I wish you all the best on those goals, and I'm happy that you're
so.
back with your family. That's all. That's kind of why we moved to Texas too. It really does help, and you don't realize it until you experience it.
Agreed.
So Dork Night, you said you had a new channel. I know you said you had.
Well, it's not
that
a new
going up.
channel, and I guess I need to ask. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. So I have the same channel, but I do the different shows on the same
Oh, that's
channel.
fine.
That's fine.
Because I have
Yeah,
like
as long as you're-
361 subs right now, and I
As
was
long
going
as
to say
you're-
or go ahead.
As long as your content is consistent, pretty much,
Mhm.
you should be good.
Which is what I want to work on this year. So
Okay.
I want to start doing Dork Side of the Ring every Sunday again, like I was before life went to shit last year. I want to do it. I'd like to do bi-weekly episodes of May Divorce Be With You, but if I can get at least one a month out, I'd be happy with that. And earlier I was going to say I'd like to have 1,000 subs so I can monetize by the end of the year, but I have 360. And
You only
somebody
need
earlier said,
500.
"Oh, you only need 500? Okay. Well, then I'm going to call an audible here. I'd like to get 500 subs by the end of the year. As far as that stuff goes, and then my big thing is I want to either get my business back to where it was before the pandemic, or get a fucking job, because you and I, Cap, have talked about this off air.
Yeah.
Like shit's hard, man. I'm struggling, so I'm gonna.
Yeah. Well, if you're looking for a certain thing, it could be a little tough. Sometimes it depends on other factors, but yeah, I do hope you have good success on your channel, and you do get that day job, or get back to where you were, because you also are a designer like myself. So I know
Dude,
that's your passion. So
2019 was the best year of my life financially. I came I came this close to cracking 6 figures for the first time in my life being self-employed, and I've been self-employed for over 25 years. You know what I mean? But these last 3 years have been a real kick in the dick. So I got to either step it up or, get a job.
You have a good community here to lean on if you have any questions or if you want to just complain about something. I'm sure we'll all listen. All right, Beard of Liberty, you're up next, my friend.
I don't usually make New Year's resolutions because, at least for me personally, if it's something that requires some special event for me to decide to do, I know I'm not going to stick with it. But just in kind of general going forward, the blanket statement kind of be better who a person from who I was and just that sort of crap. But I find myself as a co-host on a show that I never expected to be a co-host on. Live streaming things that I never thought that I would even have comment on. I don't think that I contribute very much, but I trust the people who invite me to be a guest or a co-host that they have better judgment than me. So going forward, I just want to give them my best and try to make their shows better than they were before.
He didn't ask you what you were grateful for. He asked you what your goals were, but that was beautiful. But
Those
are my goals.
That's why people like you, Beard. You're so insightful.
Yeah, that was a beautiful statement. And
Yeah,
the reason you're here is because you're the master of making awkward faces. Like, I mean, that's how it started. Like, are you serious?
Well, he's really the master of lawn hair.
I thought he
That's impressive.
the grills.
Forgot about that one. I forgot about that one.
Remember,
Yeah,
he's
I
in the
remember that
summertime,
one.
ladies. Texas, come hang out. You'll see that. I'm well, yeah. That was. I guess it wasn't really a goal, but I hope you do those things where you become a better person than you were last year. And we love you on After the Weekend. We think you're a great addition. And I think everyone who has put you on a stream is grateful to have you on there too. So
I still think you're all really a little bit crazy and don't really know what's going on.
On Jacob's
Look who you're talking to here.
Look
Look who you're
crazy?
talking with here, boy.
That's why we like you on the show, is because we're all a little crazy.
yeah, we all
You're crazy too.
Yeah, we all do things like this.
Oh, that was different.
It was
Google gobble one of us.
Play the
all right,
original.
Joe. What? Well, I promised Danny the cat. You can literally time that dance to anything. Okay, so Joker, you're up, my friend.
Oh, 2024. Ended the year with the subs to get the monetize. I'm short on the hours, but if I just look at the 365-day clock, I'm about 5 months from that at the present pace that I'm on. So that's definitely within reach, because if you're going to do something, get paid to do it. So, and
Mom, help him out. Mom, you offered Cap.
Sure.
Help him out.
So it's just one of those things that, again, with the incident, has just kind of like reignited why we're here, where a lot of us are here. It's the soul that we're after. And, if you're talking about elections or this person getting in office or this proposition or this law, whatever, you've lost a fight already. It starts with the culture. It starts with entertainment. And because this feeds everything going down. And I'm not stopping, and I'm going to piss people off, and I don't care.
And
these people need to be pissed off, and they need to be called out. They need to be called out for the helping along the vandalism of what was once great. So that's my goal.
Yeah, and
Testify.
I think that's great.
Keep talking. Hashtag keep talking.
Yeah, your motto literally says what you're trying to pull off. So I don't know. Like I said, when I first met you, you were like you said, you were just kind of getting out there a couple years ago, and I thought you were great because not only do you complain about stuff, you also tell people what you like, and that's what makes I think different about your channel. And yes, you do rub those nerves a little bit, and I think that's great too because you don't back down. You
Well, people need to realize it's better to be pissed off than pissed on. So
True story. Which that costs extra. I'm just saying.
I'm not paying for that, and I'm not here for that reason. So.
I live in
Lord
Vegas.
Kelly. Yeah, and I really do agree. I really do think there were some things that me and R2 were kind of holding back on some stuff because of that entire reason. So look forward to the Weekend Harders over there and After the Weekend.
I thought it was called the Weekend Flaccid. I'm sorry.
That's the normal show.
It's yeah.
Weekend Softer. It's what it is.
Shout out to Jude, stealing her joke. Sorry.
Right.
It's okay. She's good. We love her.
Joker
makes.
I don't like shorts. I don't like shorts.
Dude, I've been trying to.
He's more of a sweatpants guy.
Let me explain. So that short was an opportunity for me to talk with a voice of Harley Quinn. So it just happened, and it was a con that was here in town. And when you get an opportunity to talk in character with Tara Strong, you don't pass that up.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was
Oh, absolutely.
that was really cool.
Just so you know, she says the same thing to me all the time, though, and I have not made.
Well, all my views come from shorts, apparently. So
yeah,
it's because of all the funny design stuff.
And plus with shorts, that's another table for being monetized. That's a different table. I'm already on a good course.
I was told that they don't copyright claim shorts.
Yeah, they can.
They don't. No,
they do.
Well, they can.
Well, for music, they don't.
For music, they do. Yeah. So, and you can't just blatantly show like a show for like.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Seconds.
But,
you gotta like put some stuff in there. But yeah, most of my views come from shorts, from all the funny stuff that you provide, my guests provide on here, because some of your reactions to some of my stuff is golden, by the way, especially Ryan.
Yeah,
when you really get
owe
Ryan,
me like $12.
Really? Why?
From all the money you've made on shorts.
I'm making it.
You know, if you did, I need to make a short.
Money on shorts.
Well, okay. Go ahead, Dan.
No, I was just going to say I make a short of when you were roasting me in bad designs for my anal Final Fantasy shirt.
Yeah, that's up there. That's in there.
Do you have that as a short?
Oh yeah, all my design
shit.
fails. All my design fails get turned into shorts because I love the first reaction. You'll probably see what you all did tonight out there.
Oh, okay.
Sometime.
I'm gonna look that up.
Yeah, please do. All right. So my goals again for the channel is I'm around 450. I think it'd be great if I hit 600 by the end of the year, or at least the summertime. And I'm gonna try to do more one-off videos. I think some people enjoy those weird news videos that I do, and that's getting me more comfortable on recording myself on camera, I guess, because that's actually really tough if you think about it. You're judging yourself, so I want to get better at that.
Natural to me.
Well, yeah, but you're a talker. You like to present yourself. You're a joker, but like it is a little. Sometimes some people have a little tough doing it. Like going live. Sometimes I struggle, but I'm gonna get a little better at that. And then for personal stuff, I'm on the lines with Beard, where there are some things I'm not too proud of in my past life that I want to kind of overturn. Maybe reach out to people, maybe apologize for some things, or even just kind of become a better person in certain moments. So Dad is
Dude, it's
really,
okay. I've come to grips with the fact that you fondled my balls.
Okay. I wasn't going to show it.
Dude, my
Now
mother's
I am.
here. Come on,
Beard's
man.
face. Dude,
All right, we're
I'm on a
gonna
show
wrap
with
up.
Samuel the Infamous, and his mother watches every stream, and she's like, you know what? She's like, I expect vulgarness from you, but Ryan could be better. And I'm like, your mom is disappointed in me, and he's like, yes.
Well, we're gonna wrap the show up here, and you can find everyone's links or tags in the description. But before we go, I want to show this great thing that Ryan did the other day, and he's so brave in doing this.
Stunning.
And I'm gonna give him a big round of
stunning and brave.
applause
So
for
stunning
this.
and brave.
You.
I mean, I'd hit it.
Looking good, buddy.
I
like the
dude,
tan
you
lines.
suck at. Yeah, see, that's actually
Yeah,
what's
right?
Oh my god, that is funny!
like, this is actually a decently attractive girl before you put my face on her. And she has it on the crotch, not a. It's
I
like,
know
well,
when Ryan's at work.
Whoa.
I know when-
So someone put your face on that? That's not you?
No, it's him.
No,
Okay.
no,
What I
it's yeah, it's.
I always
it's-
know
it's
when Ryan's
not
at work
me.
because he's late to the chat, and he goes, "What the heck is this?"
Yes,
It's like
yes,
hours
I
ago.
do.
All right, gentlemen, it's been great having you on the show. I wish all of you the best in 2024. In the chat, I also wish you all the best. Thanks for sticking out with us for almost 2 hours. I don't normally go this long, but I had a hell of a fun time.
That's what
And
she
you
said.
can catch us. Yeah, she does say that a lot. And you can say, you can see, we're going to be back on After the Weekend, me, Rick, and Beard of Liberty. We're going to do some special reviews this month. So look forward for that. And we're excited. But yeah, everyone else, you have a wonderful rest of the week, and I will talk to you all later. Joker, did you want to do your toodles before I end it?
Okay, folks. Be sure to check out everyone's channels in the description. Check them out on Twix. Everyone have a wonderful time. Have a wonderful rest of your week. And toodles.
目を覚ませバッキー俺をその名前で呼ぶなキャップボール覆せる私たちは最強のコンビだ二人なら何だってできるバッキー二人なら何だってできるそうだろスティーブバッキー